they want to take the next step. You know, with someone who has addictive personality and either alcohol and or drugs. Heroin's just the next step in the chain. Not everybody gets there. Some people go off to do different drugs, but you find a lot of people saying, you know what, I'm never going to stick a needle in my arm, but yet they do. Because they want that they want that next level. And heroin is a very strong opiate. It knocks people out. They shoot it up and they get an intense rush of pleasure, followed by like a what they call the nod, which is where somebody's just nodded out or sleeping on a bed. So the way that it's done is that they'll tie off their arm. They'll tap their arm and find a vein. They'll get the vein up. In the meantime, either a powdered substance or a tar substance is added to water. It's burned in a spoon and melted down, and then stirred up a little bit. Then they put a piece of cotton in there, and they draw the liquid up through the syringe that's the tips pushed on the cotton and put it in their veins. So right then and there, when you mainline that, you're getting an intense rush of opiates into the system, and it feels very euphoric. And then, like I said, the person relaxes and passes out. It's highly addictive, and it's also probably one of the more fatal drugs that people do. You don't hear of cocaine overdoses as much as you do of heroin overdoses. I mean, I hate to say that, but every time someone dies, it's usually a heroin overdose. Not to say that any other drug isn't as equally as dangerous. I just hear about more heroin than crack or cocaine or meth. Although you do hear about those too.